Right, Nelson Chamisa has been betrayed once again by his fellow comrades. And we want to look at the matter that is actually in the Sunday Mail and the developments that we've seen over this past week. We've seen that the comrades of Nelson Chamisa, in the form of the organizing secretary, Amos Chibaya, who was at the thick of things during the campaign trail, whether of 2022 and of 2023. He is now back in CCC. And there are some other issues that we also had the stories of them embezzling some money. We had with Honorable Mazimba Muto that they are the ones who squandered money for elections that were supposed to be for election agents, and a whole lot of saga. However, there is a story that is actually in the Sunday Mail which talks about CCC backing up the constitutional amendments. The constitutional amendments that they are talking about are the ones that would allow the president to rule until 2030. This has been confirmed by a lot of publications. And how this is going to work is that they are not going to require a referendum to amend the constitution. They are just going to do it using the 2/3 majority that have been, gifted by Sengezo Chabangu. And it raises a lot of questions. On the other side, you would say people betrayed Nelson Chamisa. And also on the other side, you then ask yourself, why would Nelson Chamisa then pull out of the party? Was he also evading responsibility? Or are there some things that we are not being told here by these actions that he took? And some people are actually saying that he also connived in this whole saga. He was part of it. He was told, Tora Beg Mkomana, Ungweta opposition yechi, ye buys. But he is actually backing his fellow Karanga brother in the form of Emmerson Mnangagwa. And one thing could be said that you look at the way how he talks to ED Mnangagwa or how he reverences ED Mnangagwa. Yes, in politics, especially in politics of Zimbabwe, there is always that reverence, which is different from the politics of South Africa. But what you also need to understand is the fact that if you look at Julius Malema and Ramaphosa, we always make this comparison because in Shona they say, which means that we have to make comparisons based on what we are seeing in the region, because we cannot make comparative politics if we are not talking about what other people are doing in the region. You look at what Julius Malema, his relationship with Ramaphosa, it's very intact. But when it comes to the political place, they go blow for blow. Malema does not hold back, and he calls a spade, and he goes even further, calling Ramaphosa a coward. Obviously, sometimes we may not expect that to happen, but we expect a more offensive approach when he's talking to his political opponent, which raises questions, and suspicions that maybe game, and you then start to wonder what is going on. But according to this, what Minister Ziyambi is saying here, he's saying that some of these changes that they are going to do in the constitution, one of them is that once you register, once you turn 18, you'll be automatically registered as a voter. Once you get deceased and a death certificate has been confirmed, you'll be taken off the voters' roll. So the voters' roll will be now part of the Registrar General, like it will be in the Registrar's office. You don't need to then go to ZEC and register yourself to vote. The moment that you turn 18, you may be immediately put in the. So these are some of the things that they are changing. And we are seeing that CCC, there is this councillor in Masvingo. He is also talking about Vision 2030.
I assure you, I want development in Masvingo City. I want investors to come to Masvingo. I want development. We can yield results as we progress. The returns will come. But basically, we just have to give land to the investors, the development, we get employment, we also develop the issue of revenue incomes for the city council. Basically, we need to grow as a city.
Okay.
As what we want to achieve our vision to be a metropolitan city and it doesn't sit by the vision 2030, we need also to grow fast.
So what do you make of this? Do you think Nelson Chamisa ndiye akadyisa team, or are you thinking that, or you think that these comrades are the ones who betrayed him? And this amendment, whereby there is no need for referendum, the Vision 2030 is going to be realized. What do you make of it? Do you think we're going to get to 2030 without probably the army intervening? And the army, does it have the power? Do they still have all the cards in their hands, like what happened during the time of Mugabe? Or these are just rumors and they will not do anything? Because some of the publications that we see online, they are saying, army is actually paralyzed. They don't have that much power that we think they hold. But let's see how this thing unfolds. What is going on? 2028, there will be no elections. It will be until 2030, so that the president can cover the time that were in COVID-19, which means that he's saying that 2020 up to 2022, they were caught up in fighting COVID-19, so they could not do the developments that they did. So that's the reason why we are going to 2030. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll see you on the next video. Please subscribe and share this video.